I work at Raymond James Financial, which is across the bridge here in St. Pete. And I've worked at Raymond James for coming up on 10 years now. My role, I have a couple different titles, but I am a Senior Vice President in Risk Management, and I lead our enterprise risk management and operational risk management functions. I also get the fun side job of dealing with business continuity and supplier. Business continuity, especially in Florida with hurricanes, can be fun during hurricane season. You know, Goodwill, the biggest thing to me is the mission, really focusing on empowering people that are disadvantaged in a variety of different ways, and really through the power of work. So how are we able to impact the community and the populations that we serve by being able to address that mission? That's a big focus for me. The second piece, which is inferred when you look at the mission statement, is just the ability to serve our community by taking things that people might otherwise be just throwing away and building an entire process around it that is helping people have jobs, keeping things out of the trash, and really serving a purpose and building off of something that would otherwise be throwaway into a greater good. If I had unlimited resources, what would I want to do for the population we serve? That's a tough question because we serve so many populations. And we're in a really diverse set of regions and communities. So I think the best way to do it is to kind of strategically look at the different communities that we serve and really take a hard look at, what populations are underserved today by those communities. The advice that I would give would really be to enjoy the moments, right? Because in life, you have one life to live, and a lot of times you're so focused on making it to that next milestone or getting through the day, week, year, you sometimes miss the moments themselves. So I would go back and just say, take your time and really enjoy the moments while you have them, because once they're gone, they're gone. The most recent one is Arrival, which we just saw last year. And it all had to do with learning how to communicate with aliens that had come to Earth, and it was a really deep movie that had a lot of meaning, and it made me think. So that's my most recent favorite movie. Mark Twain said, "The secret of getting ahead is just to get started." And I use that all the time because a lot of times we can sit and think and talk about what to do and what the best thing to do is, but sometimes the most important thing is to just get moving and then kind of take it and grow from there. In high school, I actually got, in my freshman year of high school, the best woodshop student of the year, and that was really my favorite class. So, I don't do it professionally, but on the side, building things, working on things is one of my things that I really enjoy doing. Greatest accomplishment by far is the family that my wife and I have built together. I have 3 beautiful young children. I'm a part of a community that I really enjoy. We've developed a village of family and friends around us, and that's the number one priority in my life is my family, and that's what I'm most proud of. An interesting note for me personally is my wife and I were on an HGTV show. I didn't know the host, but it was Genevieve Gorder, who's a pretty famous HGTV person. And how did I enjoy being on the show? I mean, it was a cool experience. It was like a 4-day whirlwind of just being on 100% of the time. It was like a competition type of show. And the thing that was hard that I learned, and anybody who's on TV I'm sure deals with this, is having someone following you with a camera all the time and always having a microphone on, because you don't always want everything to be recorded, right? So that in a 4 or 5 day period, it was just like a relief to finally not be on a microphone and not have a guy with a camera in your face 100% of the time. In my professional life, I work for such a large company that's a really regulated company that has a lot of structure around corporate governance and policy and oversight and strategy. And Goodwill as a nonprofit is unique because Goodwill-Suncoast has become such a large organization that serves a huge community and region and has built a lot of that structure that it's a unique opportunity for me to be able to lend some of my skills from a professional perspective at work and bring them to a nonprofit organization and really help with oversight, governance, and strategy and helping Goodwill-Suncoast get to the next level.